Yeah. Just to let you know I'm ballin'. I'm a smoke. Make it rain just to let you know. I go out for my squad and I put that on. Squad? All I got is my word and my word is my bond. Squad? Yeah. They gon' look at you different when you moving forward. But you still...
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Breeze's Saints going up against Roethlisberger's Steelers.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. To return it, Alvin Kamara. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. He takes us from the 30 to the 34.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On second down, here's Brees. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he is knocked down from the side at the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Brees now to throw. Well, this is a catch by Ted Ginn. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 59 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Coming into the year, Brees, 465 touchdown passes, add another one to the total.
You know, it's funny, I just talked with his college head coach, and he told me that when Drew was a sophomore at Purdue, they weren't sure he was truly the starter, even though he started the opening game, and he made a play early in that one. But the coach got on the headset and told the rest of the staff, well, fellas, we found our quarterback. Now we got to make sure we find the rest of our team.
Brees hasn't looked back since. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. It's James. He's at the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jesse James, 77 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So they're going to go for two. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
Well, it's trivia time before New Orleans gets going again on offense. We mentioned earlier that 6-game win streak going. Only the third team to start 0-2 and then run off 6 straight. Who were the other 2?
The 1993 Dallas Cowboys.
Yes.
Because they had to get Emmitt Smith back from his holdout. And the New York Giants in 2007 both won the Super Bowl after coming back from that 0-2 start and then reeling off 6 straight. But how about New Orleans, though? They figured out what to do with their running backs, right? Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara. And Mike Thomas out wide, the top threat for Drew Brees, the nephew of Keyshawn Johnson.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Now Brees on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
A dump off to Toussaint. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Complete to Bryant. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he is going to feel that one. Knocked down hard. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on 3rd down. Roethlisberger. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
That's to his running back, complete. Now Bell hit. He lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game, because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Shotgun now for Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Bryant with a catch right side. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Now Jones escapes the defender, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And now running right through him. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A good pickup there, a 22.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going. And really, the offensive line not helping him much. Ingram again. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's looking deep for Bell. Oh, wide open, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Throwing Jones. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Boswell on now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money.
Second down, Ingram. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Breeze, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Breeze now. That's caught. It's Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 37 yards. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a third down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Toussaint. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's James. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone to the chalk of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Martavis Bryant, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he'll advance no further, so he can't bring it back for 2, but the extra point attempt is unsuccessful. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Shedding through the defense. And he'll be brought down at the 23. Make it the 24-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of this? And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cameron Hayward in there to drop him. And they're going to go soft on the corners. On second down, Kamara. And he finds enough of it. Staring at a third. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd.
Left.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage has been draped. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He may try and run for this. And he had a nifty little deke juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Second down now after the pass completion. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Breeze now on first down. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remaining now on second down. Breeze to throw again. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. RealMaddenKings's in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now Breeze on third down. Buying time to his left. And Ginn's got it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. On first down, Breeze. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Breeze now to throw. It's Hill, complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Breeze now on first down. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now, we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Yeah, it really has, especially as of late. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game, To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Here's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Bryant with a catch right side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Roethlisberger forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Roethlisberger to throw. Being chased out left. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So just about a minute to go here, tie ball game.
As fans, we love free football, but the guys on the field don't. They're going to attack and go for the win right now.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch it in that spot.
He'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
A screen to Bell. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Bryant has it. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it. And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.